Champ. So the video that I'm making is geared up about Ronnie Coleman. Now I know a lot of you guys and watched his story, The King, on Netflix that Generation Iron had recorded for him with his daily routines leading up to his surgery. Now this is the thing, I watched a lot of people's interviews, I read a lot of comments of people's stating that, oh, he did it to himself, oh, I don't feel sorry for him, and all of this crap. I even watched the interview with RX Muscle when Dave Palumbo did one, you know, and then I also watched the follow-up one that Dave Palumbo did with Sean Ray. Now this is the thing, I agree with Dave on the point that when he said that Ronnie Coleman ain't asked nobody to feel sorry for him. He didn't ask nobody for no sympathy or anything. Now, you know, and I also respect Sean Ray's input, you know, especially saying how, you know, he was a train wreck waiting to happen and all this. This is the thing right here. In life, it's not too many people that's going to do something that solely make themselves happy. Now, Sean Ray was like, you know, he should leave a gym alone. He should go play golf, play video games or something. Think about it. You play video games, you're going to sit on that couch and become a fat motherfucker. Then it's going to be like, oh, why you going to go to the gym? You go play golf, you can throw your shoulder out. You can throw your fucking hips out. A lot of that can happen. So, but the thing is, in life, if it's something that you are passionate about, that you just know you can't go without, you do that shit. Because while I'm watching the video, I not once seen Ronnie Coleman feel down on himself with this, oh, woe is me, or, oh, I wish I wouldn't have never did this. The only regret that he said that he had is that he didn't hit the 800-something pounds extra 2 to 3 times. He wanted to hit it 4 to 5 times. And I was like, wow, me being a father, being a dad, and all of that with kids, it would be hard for me to not be able to move around or run around with them, chase them, and all of this. Now, I know he don't regret the part of leaving it all out there on the stage, sacrificing his body for his kids, all 8 of them, to have a wonderful life. Now, the regret, I wouldn't even say his regret, but I know it got to bother him that he cannot run after his kids, you know. Now, as far as everybody that's trying to kick the champ while he's down, that's crazy. Okay, let's say he don't walk again after this surgery. Sean Ray was like, you know, he ain't gonna walk again, so life is over, this and that. It's a lot of paraplegics out there that was born that way, that had freak accidents and everything else. And there's so many more that done gave up life because of the mentality that Sean Ray has on, if you're in a wheelchair, that's it. It's a lot of people that wasn't strong enough that gave up life behind something like that. And then you have people like my boy, Leo, in a wheelchair, climbing the Culver City stairs on his hands, not leaving no obstacles, no rocks, no stones unturned, giving it his all. You know, he had a motorcycle accident doing about between 15 to 20 miles an hour. He wasn't even riding fast. But the way that he fell and the way his back hit the mirror and broke his T7, that's what made him be wheelchair bound. And he's not around here feeling, oh, woe is me, oh, life is over. So what I gotta say to everybody that think that just if he can't walk anymore, that, oh, that's such a bad thing, you guys is crazy as hell. Everything in life has already been written. Everything happens for a reason. If Ronnie Coleman didn't go as hard as he did and wasn't as passionate as he was with bodybuilding, we wouldn't be saying Ronnie Coleman, Mr. 8-time, Mr. Olympia, the king, the champion. We wouldn't be saying that. You know what I'm saying? He laid it all out there. And quite frankly, I don't think anybody in bodybuilding loved it as much as him. No one. You see what I'm saying? So, to those of you out there that's, you know, having so much negativity to speak on about somebody else's life, I'm going to tell y'all like I told peoples on my Instagram. Mind your motherfucking business, because there's nothing that a person could tell the next person how they should be living their life. There's no one on the face of this earth could tell a person, oh, you should be living your life this way. Nah. You could not agree with a lot of the things that they're doing, but to try to make your input move from being an opinion to a fact is just, it don't float. You know what I'm saying? So this is just my 2 cents. I'm just giving it to y'all gun barrel straight. And I'm going to continue keeping Ronnie in my positive energy circle. You know, he had a lot of fucked up surgeries. Now, Sean Ray was making it seem like doctors can't make mistakes. Like how he goes back to the same doctor to make a mistake, messed up his back again. He can't blame the doctors. That was him. No, doctors make mistakes too. They're human. Shit, I just had a fucking triple hernia surgery and the doctor fucked up my goddamn umbilical. Went back to see him. All this motherfucker could tell me is, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. He said, I'm sorry about 9 times. I had to just laugh up out of there before I grabbed him by his neck and choked him out and I'd be in fucking jail behind a fucking doctor fucking up my umbilical. All that motherfucker could say is, I'm sorry. So doctors can make mistakes. They're human. So by him saying that, how did the doctor couldn't have made a mistake? I believe the doctors made a lot of mistakes. You know, the equipment and all that stuff they're using, you know, a lot of times they trying it for the first time on certain patients. It might just be their first go around. They trying it on them. So with that being said, you cannot tell a person that went under that knife and been put to sleep numerous times that what they feel is not right. You can never tell a person what they feel is not right. Ever. I had to learn that. You can't tell a person how to feel or what they feel. We don't know what each other feel. We can just assume. Okay? Now, another thing, when he was like, Ronnie say that he spent almost $300,000 each surgery. Where you get the money? Like, why is you counting this man's pockets? Regardless, insurance didn't pay the whole thing. Insurance, you think insurance paid $200,000 of that? You think insurance paid $100,000 of that? Insurance don't pay the whole thing. Trust me. I know insurance don't pay them high ass numbers. So if he say he spent that money, that's what he spent. For the simple fact he's paying every month for the insurance. It's just like if my vehicles get towed out, guess what? I'm not fit to beat the next driver up. I'm not fit to scream and yell and cuss a motherfucker out. I got insurance for that. I pay for that. Now, if I'm on my bike and something like that happen, I might blow a fuse, because a lot of cars is disrespectful when it comes to bike riders. They think they can time up how fast a bike is actually going. They think they can just cut a bike off and all of this. So, he can't tell that man that he didn't spend this, and like whatever he spent, it came up to the amount that he said it cost him. And how do you know what your surgeries cost? Anybody that has insurance always get something in the mail stating how much their surgery and all of this shit was. It just shows that he probably ain't got the right insurance. He probably don't have good medical insurance or something. But anybody know how much they pay when you have good insurance. Anyway, this Mack Truck giving it to you gun barrel straight. I'm about to sign off. I'll holler at y'all later. You know what I'm saying? So everybody, y'all know what I do. I'm going to protect myself by all means necessary. And I hope y'all do the same thing. Now to the new subscribers that's watching my video right now at this moment, understand that I'm not promoting gun violence whatsoever. Now the gun symbol is symbolizing to my phrase, giving it to you gun barrel straight. What I mean by gun barrel straight, that means giving it to you raw and uncut, no filter, no sugarcoating, no lying, no trying to pull the wool over your eyes. I'm nothing like the rest of these YouTubers out here. You know, a lot of people don't like me, but there's a lot of people that love me. And those that love me, I love y'all. And those that don't, I love you too, because y'all tuning in to see what the fuck I'm talking about. You know, man.
Reed's taking the charge. Excuse me. I don't do this usually, but I know what you